Rachel Ashwell's Shabby Chic takes sleeping and snoozing outdoors. Beauty and comfort for sleeping and snoozing aren't limited to indoors. Rachel enjoys the benefits of outdoor napping.
It really does reflect the kind of sleep that you'll have, and if you choose a really beautiful place to sleep or nap, you definitely will have those beautiful thoughts, beautiful dreams.
Her favorite places? A sun deck, a hammock, and the beach.
Today I'm at my friend Barry and Lily's house, which is the most wonderful home on the beach, right on the sand. It's just glorious. And what's so great about it is it has a real inside-outside feeling. You're right on the sand, but actually a lot of the furniture that Barry and Lily have chosen to put out on the deck is stuff that was actually once upon a time in their home.
Rather than chaise lounges and other traditional patio furniture, queen-size futon sofa beds have been placed on the deck.
You're dealing with outside elements. You're dealing with the ocean, you're dealing with the sun, you're dealing with the wind, you're dealing with the rain perhaps even. So everything needs to be somewhat transportable and certainly temporary. So what I help Barry and Lily do here is to just do a whole layering effect. So I didn't even go to the expense of having covers made for these futons. These are inside futons. I knew that I would need the ability to be able to, at the end of a season, or even at the end of a day, to just take these fabrics off so that they don't get too bleached by the sun or too windswept or whatever. So they're just literally tucked in. And again, these are inside pillows that I just bought for the outside, but it's all to do with just an over and abundance, lots of towels, lots of saris, lots of colour, lots of whimsy. And, you know, being outside does not mean that you need to skimp.
While Rachel enjoys all the luxuries of this deck, it's really the ocean that most appeals to her inner senses.
Napping on the beach, especially if you're a female, I find particularly wonderful because actually the rhythm of the waves is in keeping with the rhythm of a woman, so it's something that's very natural and it's very soothing. It's actually a proven fact that if you sleep outside, not only does it feel wonderful, but it's actually really good for you as well because of the fresh air that you're taking in. This house has really the best of both worlds. It has the beach and then it also has this wonderful, wonderful deck.
Barry and Lily might have the ideal backyard, but beautiful outdoor sleeping and snoozing places can be created in almost any backyard.
My house can get really, really, really hectic sometimes. And what I like to try and do is to use up every possible space that I can think of, whether it's a hammock between the trees or a little resting place on the beach, or even like where we are right now up here, a deck. You know, it was really not very inviting when I first got the house. There was just this very skinny little seating place here, and I thought, wouldn't it be great to actually have a proper little sleeping area?
For Rachel, comfort while napping outdoors should never be compromised.
So what we did was we just actually covered a mattress with this outside fabric, so it is durable, so that I don't have to lug it in and out because they are a bit cumbersome. So if it gets stormy or windy or whatever, I can actually leave these outside. But then the duvets themselves, they're actually the same duvets, same as the pillows, that I actually do use in my house for the guests or for myself, because there's no reason why they just can't be the real thing. I wasn't trying to make this an outside area that was supposed to totally duplicate what it would be like inside, but nevertheless I wanted little touches that made sense, and a beach mat out here just gives this feeling that it is a complete little area. And then I can do my bit of reading, my bit of quietness, read my book and just kind of get away from it all for just for a little while. And it's really nice.
If you don't have the luxury of living on the beach or a sun deck, a couple of trees will do.
A hammock is a really wonderful way to take a little nap or just a rest time in the world of shabby chic particularly, because it really is a kind of a casual but still elegant and very comfortable way to sling a bed up. In the case of this, for example, there's two great eucalyptus trees that really does have an effect when you're rocking gently between the two of them. It really is a very grounding experience. And as you can see up here, this is how the hammock is actually attached to the tree, just with a little hook and eye, which is a little bit of work to do, but nevertheless, this particular hammock is still a pretty portable, and it's the kind of thing that you really could just roll up in your bag.
Rachel's Shabby Chic bedding quickly transforms this lounging area into a luxurious napping space.
Now what I have done, because there isn't a lot of structure in this particular hammock in itself, is I have applied a feather bed. I've got these really great mushy down pillows, and then of course the cashmere. And it's a perfect spot just to have my cup of tea and have a nice little gentle sleep or a gentle little rock that's rather meditative.
So whether you're curled up at the beach, lounging on a deck, or swinging in a hammock, outdoor naps are a definite must in the world of Shabby Chic.